The Prime Minister's plane is sitting on the tarmac in Delhi. It was scheduled to depart Sunday after the G20 summit wrapped, but it never left. The military discovered a problem as it was preparing for takeoff.
This incident is kind of a sad metaphor for Canada in a couple ways. The Prime Minister has a plane that doesn't work reliably, and he doesn't have a house to live in reliably.
24 Sussex, the Prime Minister's official residence, is uninhabitable. A replacement aircraft was delivered to Ottawa, but it was not ready in time for the G20. Since Trudeau's been in office, his plane has broken down multiple times. In 2016, on his way to Belgium for trade talks, and again in 2019, his backup plane was grounded.
It does not shine very well on the overall image of Canada, but it reflects the choices that this government has made. This government has made choices that say defense and anything related to it simply is not important, and therefore we're not going to spend money on it.
It's another complication for Trudeau on an India trip. His visit in 2018 was problem-plagued, but for different reasons. 5 years later, and his relationship with Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi is not improving.
This happens to be one where a moment in time in which relations are perhaps a little more strained than they've been in the past.
The two had a sit-down behind closed doors in New Delhi after a weekend of stilted handshakes.
You read into what you like.
Modi raised the issue of what he calls anti-India activities of extremist elements in Canada, while Trudeau says he brought up foreign election interference by India in Canadian democracy.
Diaspora Canadians make up a huge proportion of our country, and they should be able to express themselves and make their choices.
The problem with the Prime Minister's plane is a wrinkle in his week-long trip to Asia, which just got longer. But the extended stay comes as no surprise to those who say the aircraft should have been replaced years ago.